Hello everybody, my name is Lucas. This is Max. Well, stop calling you Max.
Yeah, I'd like you to stop calling me Max.
Today we're making muffins.
We are going to be making muffins with
chocolate chips and blueberries.
Some with chocolate chips and some with blueberries.
Yeah.
Because I like blueberry muffins and you like chocolate chip muffins.
Yeah.
So we've got, because we're doing...
I think you like sweet things.
I do, but I really like... Well, I like sweet muffins. Sometimes you can make muffins that are a little bit salty.
Look, Daddy.
But that's going to
Daddy,
spring
look.
back.
Then.
But we're going to make some sweet muffins. Because it's baking, you can see we've got a lot of things here. So we've got some, like you said, chocolate and blueberries. We've also got some...
Milk.
That's not milk. Yogurt.
Milk. Eggs.
Then some sugar,
Sugar.
oil,
Oil.
nutmeg and cinnamon, baking powder, and baking soda. And we're going to need some flour. We're gonna need
I'm
some
gonna
flour.
go and get the flour.
Okay. Okay, well that is the first thing we need, so here you go. There's our flour. We've got flour. Then we're going to take the baking powder, and you're going to help me measure out teaspoons of baking powder. We need 3, okay? So count them out for me. Hold it flat so I can pour the baking powder in. Ready? Ready, that's... Go.
Put it in there.
Yep.
1.
Yeah, that's good. That's exactly how we want to count it when we put it in.
2.
And
3.
wonderful. There you go. Baking powder.
And
And
2.
baking soda. We just need half.
Are we gonna stir it around?
We will mix it up once we've got all of our half. So put it back over there. I'll give you some until we got half. What you think? You tell me when you think there's half a teaspoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
1.
Well, half. Another half of a teaspoon of salt. Only get the salt though. Use this spoon again. Half. Okay. And then we want 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Let's not take it off because I don't know if I can put it back on. Ready? Do you want to smell it? I love cinnamon, it's so delicious. That's enough. Yeah, tiny bit of nutmeg. Tiny bit of nutmeg. Now, whisk. Whisk! So put that down. And whisk.
Where's our whisk?
We have a whisk. Where's a whisk?
What's this one?
That's the little strainer. I thought we had a whisk, but not in there. Get a fork then.
2.
So we want to have all of the dry things. So the flour and the baking powder and baking soda and the nutmeg and the cinnamon. We want to have it all mixed together so it's all evenly spread out in this mixture, right? Then, when it's all evenly spread out, so we've mixed it all together, then we want to mix in all of our wet things, right? So that then we mix them together and it becomes all wet and something that we can like pour a little bit. But if we start putting in wet things and then we add more dry things, those dry things that we add later won't be spread throughout the whole mixture.
think it's okay now.
I think you're right. Okay, I'm going to make sure the butter is melted. What I want you to try and do... Oh, I've got a good idea. In case we make a mistake, I think the best thing to do is to do the eggs first, because then we can get out any eggshells that go in.
What's any eggshell?
If we break the egg in and accidentally drop some eggshell in, we can get the eggshell out. But if we've also got butter in there, it's harder to get the eggshell out, right? So let's do the eggs first.
Oh, I got water on here.
Where? Let's do it down from the top. Let's see if we can break it on the inside part of the bowl. There we go. Now you've got a hole. Put your thumbs in and open it out. That's great. Don't. No shell went in. Now the shell goes in over here. There you go. You got a crack. Didn't get any shell in, right? That's good egg cracking, Lucas. There you go. 2 eggs cracked in. Now you can pour that oil in. Wonderful.
Butter?
We do need the butter, so all that butter can go in. And we're going to want this on here. All the butter in. All the butter goes in. Ooh. Do we need the spoon to get any out? Scoop it all up, make sure we get all the butter. Don't want to waste any butter. We all like to eat butter. Okay, go. Slow down. A little bit more. Keep going.
Okay.
We need 200. That says 174. We need 200. Stop. Mix. Mix it all together. Mixing away. Working hard. Does it smell good? I mean, really, the only thing in there that should smell is butter. So it should just smell of butter. What I want you to do is take a spoonful of that and put it in.
Is it all of
Well, we wanted to go to 80 this time, 80. So, see how much that is? It's probably not very much. That's 8. So we need 10 times of that.
How
We
is
need that 10 times.
We need this.
That says 8.6. We need 80 point. Okay, it's a little bit more than 80, but that's fine. We've got 8.
But you said we are baking, so we need just the right number.
Well, the yogurt is very close, so it's all right. Next, this one. Milk in. Okay. Then we're gonna need to get another teaspoon, a clean teaspoon, another clean teaspoon, and we need this time maybe because it's small. Just be careful. Hold this, and I want you to pour into here. Hold it very flat and do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Ready? Okay, go. Good. That looks good to me. Tappity tap. Tappity tap. Don't drink it. Don't drink the muffins.
What are we gonna do next?
Lucas is washing his hands again.
Because
Like
I
everyone.
want to wipe my nose.
Yeah, it's good. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a very good thing to do. You got to wash your hands. Then we've got our wet ingredients over here. The butter, the oil, the milk, the yogurt, the sugar, eggs. Did I say any of those 2 times? Or no times? Butter, vanilla, all those things, right? Yeah? Is that right, Lucas? Yeah? Okay. Then over here we've got the dry ones. What were the dry ones? Flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So we've got those 2 mixtures. we're going to mix them together. We're going to fold them together. Lucas is going to fold them together. Right, Lucas? We've got our dry ingredients. We've got our wet mix. We're going to pour this in. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold. So, now.
Do we fold like this?
That's kind of what you're going to do, right? So, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of try and get underneath with the spatula. And then it's like turn it over. Oh, look, we haven't kind of mixed in the nutmeg and the cinnamon quite enough. So, let's just make sure that's all mixed together. But I'll pour this in and then you start folding, okay? Okay, go. Fold. Hold the bowl and fold. Lucas is folding in. Here we go. Lucas is folding our wet into dry, wet mix into dry mix. That's a good folding action, going around and over, around and over. We're going to fold it all together. Hold the bowl tightly. Remember, hold the bowl tightly. Remember, if your hand gets dirty, gets anything on it, we just wash our hands again. It doesn't matter.
Hey, what are you doing?
Looking at the concentrating chef.
I don't have a concentrating chef, you.
Can you show me a concentrating face? That's concentrating hair. Hold the bowl, make sure nothing falls down. This is the only whisk we've got, so I'm going to bring that just in case. Fold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. 15. We'll try to fill this up. Okay. Little bit lumpy. We'll try and whisk it out a little bit, but it's looking really nicely mixed. That's good folding. A little bit tough, right? Baking can be tough. He's sticking together. He's showing us his muscles.
And I do it on
Yep. 4 minutes left on that. 7.5. Good, because we want it to be at 5. I can always turn it up a bit longer, but we just want it to be heated up. Right, pour this in because we want some blueberry and some chocolate, right? So let's try and get this to about 600. And a little bit more. So we put the chocolate chips in. We want 1, 3, 5. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
That's so much.
1, 3, 5. Turn that up. 5.
That's 1, 3, 4.
1, 3, 4.7. That's enough. Right, now, while I measure out, actually I don't need to measure out blueberries because this pack of blueberries is 125. All I need to do is wash them and make sure there's no sticks. But what you need to do is just fold through a little bit more those chocolate chips so they're mixed through so all of the muffins will get some chocolate chips, okay? Careful, slowly. Mix it really well. So this is our blueberry mix. This is our chocolate chip mix. Chocolate chip muffins on the way. Blueberry muffins are going to be on the way. So now we just got to get these muffins into these cups.
And then put them into the oven.
And then put them into the oven. And then put them into our tummies. That's the best part, right?
What's the best part?
The part where they go in our tummy.
Well, yes.
But the cooking's a lot of fun too. Isn't it? Isn't it? 7 chocolate chip, 6 blueberry. They're in the oven. So we're going to go for 5 minutes at a high temperature. 5 minutes at a high temperature. Then drop the temperature down and go for something like 20 minutes. So they're in. They're going to cook for a while. Turn the temperature down. Cook a bit longer. then cool, and we can eat them.
Daddy, I don't want any more.
Half a thumb up, 1 thumb up, half a thumb, 1 half a thumb up. 1 chocolate thumb up. Is it good? We still don't know if it's good or not. It could be very bad.
I'm gonna give a score out of what?
Whatever you want. It could be a certain number of cats.
It's gonna be more than a million.
More than a million. So it's a delicious cupcake?
Thank you.
No, it's not a cupcake, it's a muffin.